Hi collectors, welcome back to my channel. Today we will take a look at another Transformer figure, Baiwei Supreme Leader, which is KO version of Studio Series Sentinel Prime. There are two different versions of this Supreme Leader. One is normal version, while another one is weapon pack version. The figure in both versions is exactly the same. The only difference is the weapon pack version comes with a lot of extra accessories and weapons. I still don't have Studio Series Sentinel Prime. I discovered this KO version when I searched in that Studio Series Sentinel Prime. Since this figure comes with more accessories or weapon, why not I get this figure first while waiting for Studio Series Sentinel Prime reissue. If this is a bad figure, I still can use the weapon for other Studio Series Transformer figure. This is Supreme Leader TW1024. Baiwei logo at the top corner with large open window at the front of the box. Nothing interesting at the side of the box. Same for another side. Supreme Leader logo at the top of the box. Nothing interesting at the bottom of the box as well. Nice artwork of the character at the back of the box in robot and vehicle mode. The details on the head sculpt is slightly different compared with Studio Series Sentinel Prime, but to me this is also an awesome looking head sculpt. They even have the red touch up on the chin of the faceplate. You can see the beard is nicely sculpted out, eye is in metallic blue, a V-fin on the forehead here. This really is a very nice looking head sculpt. The neck here is full of these wire and mechanical details. Nice silver paint apps on the piping here. Not sure why they not painted the inner detail here like the Studio Series Sentinel Prime. But we have these gold paint apps on the details here on the apps area. The whole piece here is more in die cast. The details on the die cast looks a bit blur. Maybe it's due to the red paint on top is a bit too thick. Vehicle wheel stored at the side, but we have a gap between the body and the cape. My major complaint is this cape is very loose and it can't attach firmly on the body. We have a big hollow here. The bulky windshield is just stay here at the butt. You can cover out the hollow with this bulky windshield, but personally I think the best way to cover out the hollow is to attach its cape. The whole hood of the vehicle is transformed into the cape. We have a very long telescopic bomb leaf here. Unlike Studio Series version, it's more in single piece of plastic and can't fold the piece. The shoulder armor here are very loose. Most of the time it can't hold on its position. We don't have any hollow at the inner side of the hand, which is good. The details on the hand is good. However, the left hand on this figure is very loose. It will fall down when we swivel the hand. The thigh area as well as the leg is full of these mechanical details. The wheel is nicely stored here and we don't have any hollow at the inner side of the leg. We have this additional numbering and white paint apps here on the leg. We don't have such paint apps on the Studio Series version. All the vehicle parts are nicely fold and transformed into the leg. In my opinion, the engineering on this figure is good. The head only can slightly swivel left and right, slightly look up, but can't look down much. Shoulder armor able to hinge down. Hand hinge outward 90 degree. The elbow joint here super loose. Supposedly we able to swivel on the elbow joint. Hand can turn 360 degree. Elbow can hinge up above 90 degree. Swivel on the wrist. Swivel on the waist. The cape here can slightly hinge up, but as spoken just now, the joint here is very loose. This telescopic bomb leaf can fold down if you like. The cape here able to slightly hinge outward. Both legs can split outward that much. Forward kick slightly below 90 and slightly kick backward. Knee joint here able to slightly swivel. The knee joint able to bend down 90 degree. Hinge joint at the toes and the toes able to hinge down. Here are all the weapons or accessories out from the packaging. A long sheet of instruction manual. The main accessory, the rubber cape, all the parts here is molded in this very soft rubber plastic, and we have hinge joint here, the cape able to hinge outward. To attach the rubber cape, first we need to remove the original cape and then just click in the slot on the rubber cape into the pit on the figure. The cape can attach firmly on the figure. The weapon that kills Ironhide, the Cosmic Rush Cannon. The details is good and we have red touch up on the details. A laser rifle, molded in this grey plastic without any paint apps, but the details is good. The figure able to hold the rush cannon pretty well. Let me attach the laser rifle as well. Here is our Sentinel Prime with all its firepower. A very big and bulky shield painted in this glossy silver with gold and red touch up on it. We have a lot of hollow at the inner side of the shield. The handle is in this straight long peak. Personally, I prefer to have L-shaped peak instead of this straight long peak. Because the shield is too bulky and the peak is a straight peak, you need to make sure the hand is straight before it can hold the shield. With this straight long peak, we really can't have much dynamic posing with this shield. Maybe it will look better if you move the shield to the side of the hand. Just rotate the wrist so that the shield moves to the side. I think it looks better now. Two smaller Primax blade. The blade can combine together and become double blade saw. It not really looks like a blade to me. Another pair of Primax blade. This Primax blade looks much better compared with previous one. Same here. Both blade can combine together and become two blade saw. This Primax blade is longer or taller than the figure itself. Here is two Primax blades side by side for comparison. The Baiwei version 1 definitely looks better. Our Sentinel Prime is about 6.5 inch height. Studio Series Bumblebee, Studio Series Megatron, Studio Series Ironhide, Crosshair, Battle Trap, Studio Series The Fallen, Kingdoms Optimus Prime, Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, Cheetah, ZD Toys Iron Man, ZD Toys Integrated Suit Spider-Man, SHF Ultraman Belia, Marvel Legend Iron Man, Marvel Legend Wong, and last but not least, our Master Grade RX-78 Gundam. Here is the Rosenbauer fire truck. Although we have a lot of segment line at the side of the vehicle, but I think it still looks good. Side mirror are nicely molded up. The windshield is more in translucent plastic. Some sort of nozzle more at the front of the vehicle. The Viper also nicely sculpted up. Although we don't have any paint apps on the bumper, the front lamp is nicely sculpted on the bumper. All the details on the hood also nicely sculpted out. Too bad we don't have any paint apps on the details. The dilute gun also nicely molded out on the telescopic pome. We have this leather molded on the tail of the vehicle. Personally, I think this vehicle mode looks good. I don't have much complaint on the design. The fire truck is about 2.5 inch height. Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, Hot Rod, Battle Trap, Ironhide, Siege Optimus Prime, Cheetah, Leo Prime, Air Razor, The Fallen, Tigertron, Crosshair, Marvel Legend Iron Man, Marvel Legend Wong, ZD Toys Iron Man, SHF Ultraman Belia, and our Master Grade RX-78 Gundam. Initially, I thought this is another straight copy KO version of Studio Series Sentinel Prime, but nope, they did some minor changes on some of the parts. They give us a new head sculpt, and the paint apps on some of the parts also slightly different. The paint apps and the sculpting work on the head sculpt is awesome. Personally, I like this head sculpt more than the Studio Series version. Of course, this is just my personal opinion. This figure also comes with extra cape. This rubber cape made it looks much better and more accurate as in the movie. Personally, I think the cape that transforms from the hood of the truck really looks bad. Besides the rubber cape, this figure also comes with a lot of weapons. The Primax blade look much better compared with the original one. The shield looks decent, and the most important thing is we also get a Rust cannon, the famous weapon that kills Ironhide. Let's move on to the downside of the figure. Firstly is the loose joint issue. The elbow joint on the left hand and the joint of the cape are super loose. It keeps falling down when I play around this figure. The plastic used on the figure also quite soft. Some of the joint already have the stretch mark after just one transformation. Overall, I still quite satisfied on this figure. It is much better than I thought. It definitely looks awesomely in the shelf. However, if you like to transform the figure, I believe this is not a suitable figure for you. The plastic on this figure is quite soft. In my opinion, it's not quite suitable to transform a lot. Thanks for watching. Remember to come to visit our channel again. Please subscribe our channel if you like our video. Your support is priceless to us. As always, here we keep playing, keep building, and keep dreaming. Stay safe and see you in next video. Ciao!
Previous video we asked what is this figure? Bumble.